Deathcore. Deathcore is like my favorite thing. In like terms of music, culture, basically anything. I love deathcore. It's fucking great. Uh, Long story short, I went to college recently for a Spanish class. One of the ending grades was a presentation we had to do, and it was like 3 to 5 minutes about basically anything we wanted it to be. I chose the history of deathcore, and it was really fun, and I got 100, and I'm happy about that. But I've wanted to make this video for a while, honestly. But as you can see, I'm in the middle of moving. Like, there's shit everywhere. It's great. Uh, I I don't know. I just wanted to make this fucking video because I feel like I had a great, I don't know, opportunity here to just get my thoughts out there. Because, I don't know, I got a lot of thoughts about deathcore. And it's, I don't know. Deathcore's got a fun history. So basically, alright, I think it's just easier just to show you. Historia de Deathcore. I made a deathcore presentation in my Spanish class, and I'm using it because it's really easy to get my points across with just kind of general bullet points about what I'm doing, and I already have this made. Sue me. So, el ascenso, la caída, y el ascenso nuevo. The ascent, the fall, and the new ascent. Man, listen, alright, Deathcore has had eras and scenes and phases and sub spin offs, and a lot of shit's happened. Let's get into it. So, okay, mi experiencia con el Deathcore. Fuck! Mi experiencia con el Deathcore. So, okay, encontré el género in 2018, motherfucker. So, listen, I'm not gonna even pretend to be an old head. I'm 24. Like, dude, in 2018, I was like 17, 18. So, like, yeah, I heard. Mi primer album fue Immortal. I heard the fucking breakdown in Immortal, and I was like, and I came a little bit, and it was like, I've been addicted to breakdowns ever since, obviously. Listen, I I included a little bit. Deathcore se traduce núcleo de la muerte. Núcleo de la muerte. It's the nucleus of death, the center of death, the core of death, deathcore. La concepción de deathcore fue cerca de 2005 o 2004. Cuatro. Cuarto was a different thing. Cuatro. Motherfucker, listen. Deathcore's been a while. I've been around for a while, and I have not. I was literally 4 or 5 when this shit was happening. I'm not gonna pretend to be an old head, but it's fucking good. Los originadores y autores. Usualmente, despised icon se llama un originador de deathcore. Listen, I don't. If you need a translator on what that says, fuck you. Despised icon is like where it kind of started. The idea of taking like death metal instrumentals and doing hardcore breakdowns and shit. Like that's it started around there. Ya por Cowboy fue un otra banda se llamó un autor del deathcore. Another band, dude. I remember as like a small child, un pequeño niño. I was fucking traumatized by my dad playing the Job for a Cowboy, motherfucking Entombment of the Machine video for me when I was a small child. Like I remember being like, "This is scary," and that was generally it. But like, it stuck with me for sure. I remember that shit. Uh, Job for a Cowboy, Despised Icon. I mean, they just kind of started a movie. Just the pig squeals, the blast beats, the fucking detrimental instrumentals, but at the same time having it really chuggy. It's just very modern. I loved it. I love listening to old shit. It's great. Su música fueron pesado y obscuro, con guitarras resueltas y vocales gritos. It's heavy and dark, and the guitars are loud, and the vocals are screaming. Tell me I'm wrong. La caída, the fall. Okay, listen. I could literally talk for the next 30, 40 minutes about how much I hate this era of music in general. And I could just be totally biased as my like experience of being like I don't know, like a developmentally I was a preteen when this shit started happening, and then I was like a fledgling teenager like as things progressed, and then as I became a full like teenager like 16, 17. I was looking back on this era of music with what I don't know, whatever the opposite of rose tinted glasses are, like shit tinted glasses. I like I abhorred all the music that had to be like was played around me uh from like I don't know 2010 to like 2016. Okay, let's get into it though. Cerca 2012 el sonido cambió. Listen, around like 2012, deathcore just kind of fucking changed. I have this slide up with deathcore, fucking Chelsea Grin. Everyone knows Chelsea Grin. Uh, this album Evolve has "Don't Ask, Don't Tell" on it. Listen, I understand it's the sound of the time. I understand like just doing what you need to do as a band to like stay relevant is part of what you need to do as a band, but at the same time I really genuinely fucking hate all of the anthemic hymnal fucking big grand sounding instrumentals of the 2010s, of the mid 2010s to early 2010s. La música fue más himnario. Basically means hymnal, anthemic. Dude, okay. Tell me I'm fucked up with this, but like Black Veil Brides made In the End. Chelsea Gray made Don't Ask, Don't Tell. There was bands on the radio doing crazy, like not crazy shit, doing the most generic fucking bullshit like Radioactive. Uh, Everything LMFAO did. Eminem's I'm Not Afraid. Fucking anything that has like a really big, grand, anthemic feeling. It's all just post-recession bullshit. Like, it's everyone just being like, it's the media industry just being like, no, we got this. It's not anyone's fault. It's the economy just kind of crashed like that. It does that. Listen, I genuinely hate like manufactured consent. I don't know. It's almost like the complacency of the general populace like eked into like I don't know, it's soaked into the music of the era. I don't fucking know. I just I don't like LMFAO for one. I don't like anthemic big ass songs. I don't like Imagine Dragons. I'm sorry. I'm a hater. I really am a hater to my core. I it just be like that. But like genuinely the musical tone shift that happened like between like I don't know 2010 to like 2016 2017 genuinely makes me want to tear my eyes off and my ears off. Like they killed butt rock. Everyone loved butt rock. Like fuck. I mean, who doesn't jam out to Kryptonite by Three Doors Down or like fucking I don't know any Seether song. I don't know. It's fun. And they killed butt rock with this anthemic octane core stadium ass bullshit. I hate it. Ask any country fan. This shit happened with country too. It was stadium country. Fucking she's country. I hate Jason Aldean's music with a burning fat like passion of of Thousand Suns. I'm so goddamn serious about this. Like I hate everyone. You guys know Bo Burnham. Bo Burnham made a great fucking video. He made a great song about like fake country music and how it's stadium country now. It's horrible. But that was he made that in about like 2017, 2020. I don't fucking know. Don't call me. I'm drunk. But like listen, the point is even country fans have realized that like this tonal shift in music was so goddamn cliche and corporatized that like it's all the music is just trite derivative bullshit. I hate it all. Anyways, unas bandas experimentaron con vocales limpios. Listen, this means some bands experimented with clean vocals. I don't hate clean vocals. I'm not like the kind of person that goes clean vocals in my deathcore. I'm gonna kill someone. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not that guy because like there's plenty of great deathcore songs with like clean vocals in them, and I'm not like I don't know. I'm not a naysayer by like on knee jerk per se, but come on. I mean, like, sometimes it really does just fucking suck. And that's all I'm going to say about that, really. I don't know. Uh, no. No, it's not. Suicide Silence. I love this band. I love The Cleansing. Their recent works, their last 2 or 3 albums have been fucking great. Listen, self-titled, Doris. This was like it was controversial when it came out, and I think it was really the nail in the coffin for like I don't know the kind of trying to branch out and do just the wrong shit. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like they've acknowledged that it wasn't a commercial success. Listen, I really do not like a lot of the self-titled album that came out, but like their last albums have been great because they do like a really good work and they are a great band. But like I really do feel like this album signified like around the end of like the worst era of deathcore. Like if we can imagine it is like a negative quadratic equation, you know, it kind of dips a little bit, but then like Suicide Silence is not like at the bottom, it's just like there. You know what I mean? Like it's not horrible. It's, you know. Anyways, we're moving on. Deathcore Moderno. Listen, I love modern deathcore. Modern deathcore is like my favorite shit. MySpace deathcore is great. Don't get me wrong. Like I love like you know I love The Cleansing. I like a lot of the early Whitechapel albums. Chelsea Grin's self-titled. You know the EP is great. Bring Me's first album is fucking phenomenal. I like MySpace deathcore in its like most iconic forms, but like I would listen to these 3 albums you see on the screen more over those, just because I like them more. I'm a Zoomer. I'm young, but like old. I don't know. I don't know how old I am. Honestly, hoy Deathcore tiene una estructura nueva. It has a new structure. The thing is, one of the massive things that changed within deathcore was they introduced like pop structures, but like hear me out, pop structures. Oh, listen, it gives songs choruses, it gives songs recognizable hooks, it gives songs parts that stick in your ears. I'll be so honest, like, okay, I tell you, I love the Suicide Silence first album, or not the first album, The Cleansing. I realistically, like, I know the, like, how to, like, describe the first couple riffs of Unanswered, but, like, realistically, it, it becomes, throughout the rest of the album, it's just kind of like, well, then they do this blast beat with this tremolo picked chromatic riff, and then they do this tremolo picked chromatic riff with this blast beat, and I'm like, I get it. Like it's deathcore. I don't know. Pop structures introduced like repeated riffs, fucking hooks, just like vocal hooks, shit that you can really latch onto. Even if you listen, I know like saying that like deathcore has hooks. Come on, you listen to like fucking this album. It's on the screen. It's on the screen. It's like over here. It's Chelsea Grin's fucking Suffer in Heaven. Tell me Sing to the Grave doesn't have a hook. Whatever. Fuck you. I think introducing pop structures into deathcore was probably one of the most intelligent things they could have done as like a genre. Uh, I'm gonna go back to the first slide because I'm gonna tell you again. Encontré el género in 2018, motherfucker. I was 17, 18, living with my ex-girlfriend. I mean, she was my girlfriend at the time, but now she's my ex-girlfriend. I remember stumbling across Immortal, like the title track of Immortal, in my Spotify Discover Weekly, and being like, it was crazy. It was life changing, and I've been addicted to crazy breakdowns ever since. And then CJ had allegations come out against him, and I was like, maybe I should stop listening to this band. And so I started listening to like less problematic bands like Slaughter to Prevail. When they came out with Demolisher, that was really cool and heavy. Anyways, so yeah, that was fun. I really enjoyed getting into deathcore around that era. It was around that time I found like bands like fucking Chelsea Grin. Oddly enough, Tala. They are not really deathcore per se. They're harder genre, like new deathcore. But like I really got into Tala around like 2019, 2020. Knocked Loose is another band, not deathcore per se, but like kind of got me into heavier music. And then yeah, I started exploring the world of like MySpace deathcore and like out expanding my music genre taste from there. I'll tell you when everything changed for me. Mi favorito es Darko. Su música cambió mi perspectiva por música y mi vida. Bruh. I love Darko. Darko make genre bending, fucking cutting edge deathcore mixed with the most crazy bullshit you can think of. Like it's literally, I mean, I have it in the top of the very top just because it's my top of the very top. I have an Exodia of fucking Darko albums on vinyl because I'm a slut for physical media and Darko's music. Listen, I'm not gonna hide my biases. I'm not gonna hide what I really think about this bullshit. But like, listen, I love Darko. I love fucking Chelsea Grin. Tom Barber is a fucking freaky conspiracy theorist weirdo, and I love him for that. He makes the goblin noises, the demon noises, and sometimes he sings, and it's so cool. I don't know. I'm in. Who am I? I don't know, man. He's cool. Baby J is a fucking talented ass, crazy musician, and he makes insane music, and it's just great. It's just great, and I love it. And yeah, no, they really pulled me. Like I became a Darko fan with the drop of Acid Inject during the Oni release album cycle. Basically, I saw that video, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And I listened to Oni when it came out. I was blown away by it, and it was, I mean, it's been history since. I mean, Death Mask 2 was like barely fucking announced at all, and it dropped on New Year's Eve, and I was like ecstatic about that. And yeah, since then I've just been hooked, and I've bought every repress of like the self-titled EP or self-titled Death Mask EP. I got the Oni repress. It's in my living room right now. It's so fucking cool. and I am fully entranced with their music. I don't know. It's just the combination of like taking something so, I don't know, established at this point, like deathcore. Like realistically, since it started in like 2004, 2005, it's a 20-year-old genre. So like mixing it with this cybernetic fucking, not even, what's, I don't know, what's the opposite of like analog horror? Like digital horror. It's like, yeah, a cybernetic hellscape mixed with pounding nine-string zeros, and it's amazing. And I'm so grateful that they have an insane release cycle. I mean, fuck, Oni 2 is about to come out. We're about to get a Caliber TV drop about of them doing a live performance. I'm a slut, an absolute fucking slut for Darko's music. Like anything Darko related on content, I'm there for. I won't go into a substantial amount of personal debt to ever bring myself to a Darko show. Like, I hope to God, I'm in Austin. I'll dox myself right fucking now. I'm in Austin. I will, like, if they're anywhere near the central US, or especially like in Austin, I will come and I would go into personal, so much personal debt just to make going to a show happen because I need to be in a Darko pit. Like that just has to happen for me. So yeah, I love Darko's music. They really brought me into the world of deathcore, and they're the reason why I even just got into heavier music. Like I mean, even just to talk about like non-deathcore bands that I'm into is like fucking Cattle Decapitation, Death Grips. I love, just because I'm asking myself, because I can't think of it. Slipknot was one of my biggest obsessions as a teenager. Like as an early teenager, I loved Slipknot. Slipknot was my goat. I've seen them 3 or 4 times live. I got to see them on the 25th anniversary tour. That shit was crazy. Eloy is a beast. Listen, Slipknot's amazing. They're the goats. Uh, but yeah, to close out this presentation, obviously, you know the two Tom Barber based bands that are up there, but like Cycle Frame make pure, unadulterated, barbaric, horrific deathcore, and it's amazing. Their newest album was, I mean, I've blared it like 3 or 4 times on my home sound system, and it's like, it shakes my jugulars. Like it shakes my balls. It jiggles my balls and plays with the shaft. It's so good. I love it. And I genuinely I've never been more pleased with a newer band. Like I don't know. I mean like Darko is like a newer band but it's made out of seasoned musicians. Psycho Frame, I don't know jack shit about them, so I'm talking out my ass right now, but like for me, it came out of nowhere, and I really fucking enjoyed this last album, and it rips ass, and I love it. So yeah, deathcore's in a good spot nowadays. I think the general fall of deathcore that came in like the 2010s, like the to the 2020s, like just that span generally. I don't know. I feel like it's an interesting subplot to the general hellscape that was the music industry at that time. And listen, I'm not going to talk about that. We all know that Will Ramos blew up deathcore. I'm talking about it. Deathcore, like to some degree, has become more mainstream, and I love that. Like, I know I talked about joining on with Immortal. I'm not still not a fucking CJ stan or some bullshit like that. Will's done crazy, crazy work with Lorna Shore, and they blew up them with Slaughter have really like, I don't know, sensationalized the genre, and like, there's a lot of like criticism nowadays of like generally, I don't know. Deathcore does sometimes tend to chase moments, and like I don't know, some of my favorite artists aren't like sin free of that. There's a lot of like shit out there. There's a lot of slop out there that's just kind of like breakdown soup. Where it's just like we're gonna put a bass drop here and a fucking pig squeal here, and it's just gonna be bullshit the whole time. I don't know. Listen, good art is good art, and people will recognize good art when it's good art, and that's all I can generally say. That's why I say the Psycho Frame album is great, while there's a lot of other like kind of more, I don't know, stuff bubbling under the surface that's just kind of slop. I don't know. I mean, like, anyone can pound on an 8 string with all zeros and be like, yep. At the same time, I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm a Slam fan. I love Body Box and fucking Peeling Flesh. So I don't have good taste in music. But, like, I don't know. I just love, as a whole, Deathcore. I love the story it tells, and I love where it is now. And I'm so excited for the future in terms of, like, what Chelsea Grin, Darko puts out. I'm so excited to see what bands in the future kind of innovate with. Fuck, man. Like, Whitechapel make crazy music. We'd love to see what they do next. You know what I mean? I don't know. Legacy bands have evolved to the times, and it's great. While I don't know, like Carnifex kill it every time. Carnifex are great. Uh, for some reason, I can remember Kyle Anderson, but not his band. But you know, they're great. Disembodied Tyrant make fucking crazy music. They're like, they take the idea of like breakdown soup, but they're like, what if we made breakdown gumbo? And I eat that shit up. It's great. I don't know. It's a wonderful world out here, and I'm happy to be alive, and I'm happy to be a fan of heavy music in the life we live in, because honestly, it's the best time to be a heavy music fan. I mean, I bought Body Box tickets for $20 recently. Fucking, I've seen Chelsea Grin like for less than $50. It's fucking sick. I don't know. I love the state of heavy music as it is, and I'm so fucking glad we are out of that anthemic ass bullshit corporate radio seeking ass sound that plagued the mid 2010s. With that, I'm Julius. I'm just a zoomer with a weird perspective and a lot to say. I'm inebriated, and I just wanted to get my thoughts out there, and I figured my Spanish presentation was a good opportunity to do that. So thank you for watching. I don't even know if I'm ever going to make a video again. Oh, let's fucking have it. I don't know. Have fun. Good night.